What is up, everybody? It's Steve here today, and we have to talk about this ridiculous post right here. Apparently, one of the most anticipated games of the year has released and is not doing too well performance-wise on all platforms, especially on PC. PC got hit the worst because, for what I'm hearing, people with high-end graphics cards, the high-end spec PCs are still having performance issues with this game. So this game is badly unoptimized on all platforms. But Sony fanboys love to brag about this. When it's like, really, you really bragging about this game running better on PS5 when it's badly optimized? It's like, how are you taking this as a W? I don't know, but these guys will take anything as a W. So this genius says, I don't want to hear Xbox Series X runs third-party games better ever again with Jedi Survivor. So apparently, this was a Digital Foundry-esque reviewer on. I know it's not Digital Foundry. It's somebody else who does the same type of stuff as Digital Foundry. And as they were comparing the PS5 and Xbox Series X versions, you can see there was a big difference between frames dropping. Like, I guess the same one scene. This game was at 60 on PS5, and it's 46 frames on Xbox Series X. I'm gonna play a little bit of the audio, but that's kind of the gist of what he's talking about in the video.
If you're asking me right now, at this very moment, which version is the better one, then there's a clear answer. PlayStation 5 is outperforming the Xbox Series X, but this can change with future patches, of course. But right now,
because as you see, as he's walking, the frames are like drastic, go back up to 60 and 58 consistently. So it's like random points where the frames drop in like the low 40s or 50s, just randomly when you're walking or whatever. So
there's a clear winner, PlayStation 5.
Okay, so game and
that doesn't mean that the
so we're not gonna listen to the whole video, but you get the gist of it. At some points, the PS5 runs a lot better. But people in the comment section, as the people who actually played the PS5 version, who actually like looked at the whole video, they said the PS5 version had issues too. So it's like, if the PS5 version has issues too, then what are you bragging about, really? It doesn't make any sense. Wow, a small frame drop, such a big deal. Yeah, they're really bragging over nothing at this point. Let's see. I hope both consoles will receive some patches. Most likely, they're gonna patch the game on all consoles at this point. So you're gonna brag maybe for a week at most, and until they patch it, because that's like the state of the gaming right now. Release the game unoptimized, buggy, unfinished, and then patch it later. It's like, it was so shocking that people were so outraged about Redfall when it looks like the vast majority of games nowadays release their games buggy and unfinished, need a big patch to fix it up. So once again, people are saying, how many L's can Xbox take in 1 month? Is it really an L for Xbox, or is it the L on the developer? Like, for the people who made this game, EA, is it not? It's not an L for EA, whatever developer they made to make this game. I don't think it's worse for them than Xbox in that day. So we'll run 40 to 50 frames per second better just in GPU. Who cares? This is getting so weird. The average person, like, if you only got the Xbox, I don't see why you would care anyway. Like, I've seen some people say who played the Xbox version, they said it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's still fine to play. So I just have no interest in playing this game right away. Like, so it benefits me because I have no interest in. I don't sort of FOMO from playing this. Like, I love Star Wars. I don't care about the whole Dark Souls style Star Wars type of gameplay. So I don't gotta rush. I'm gonna rush right away to play this. And when I do get around to playing this, I'm pretty sure the version's gonna be patched around all versions. So this only sucks if you want to play this game right away. If you don't mind waiting, it won't be that big of a deal. Xbox Series X can and should run third-party games better, but it's up to the devs to take advantage of the extra power. The Xbox version is not optimized for the console, but runs well enough to ship. Okay. This has nothing to do with the console and everything to do with the way the game is optimized. Apparently not. They still brag about this, even though it's like the devs who are not using the Xbox to its full capability. But, somehow it's Xbox taking an L, apparently. Maybe the game is just broken. Other comparisons show other problems. This game is not as good example to compare the power of the two consoles. Because right here in the same scene, you see the Xbox version at 55, while you see the PS5 at 42. So people are definitely nitpicking with this, cherry picking, definitely screenshots. It's just badly optimized across all versions at the end of the day. But you got stupid comments like "Trash box wins again." Okay. Go outside and talk to people or something. That's 5 to 3 frame difference. Yeah. I wouldn't brag about something that's so horrible. Like even in this screenshot, it's like 32 now, so that's pretty bad. Try the new Resident Evil 4 patch. Is that another example of a game running better on Xbox once they did a patch to it? I don't know. I guess that's what he's saying in there. Let's see. They're both crap, but I ain't noticed crap on my Series X and C2 OLED TV. Yeah, if you had a Series X and a C2 OLED, stop listening to these Sony fanboys. Just enjoy the game on that beautiful looking TV. Like, these guys are clowns. I was like, I wish I would be concerned about some frame rates if I got an Xbox Series X and an OLED, and a new OLED at that. Like, really. Again, as more devs stream assets, and the more you will see this. Looks like it's unoptimized on Xbox, but that will be fixed. Yeah, they always patch it. This is how gaming is nowadays. This is modern gaming. They patch the games later. It sucks, but that's how it is. All the platforms have issues. Stop it already, little kid. This person just gets roasted in the entire comment section. I mean, you got a few like dummies who make it Xbox fault. Like, Xbox is lame. Yes, it's the Xbox fault that the game doesn't run well. That makes a lot of sense. HDR on the PS5 is broken though. Yeah. Apparently the HDR is broken on PS5 from these different comments. So, is it really a win if the PS5 version is if it's trash too, but slightly less trash? Then I mean, like, how is that a win? Like, this is just dumb. These guys are bragging about this. Because Xbox uses DirectX hardware, Xbox is not a console, it's a mid-range PC. It always has the same problems as the PC port games, but PS5, man, PS5 is the real deal. Really? These comments are so funny. Like, apparently the game runs trash on PS5, but people are bragging about it. They run slightly less trash than in other versions. Like, how are you PlayStation fanboys using one short clip where it runs good? This game runs like crap on PS5. The crap dips out of 60 FPS so much. Let's see. Game runs like crap on 3 platforms, but it's Xbox's problem. LMFAO just stopped the propaganda. Yeah, they go so hard with this anti-Xbox propaganda. It's just ridiculous. Like, and this, I don't think this won't be the example used for a game to say, "Hey, PS5 runs better than Xbox on most games." But this is not a good example right here. You do know it's crashing on PS5 a lot more, right? Yeah, if it's crashing, that's bad too. Like, I don't know. I guess they're taking these little small wins when it's not really a win. It's kind of an L. But I don't know. It's like, I guess if you, I don't know, if you got the Xbox version, just enjoy the Xbox version for right now. The frames are gonna drop, but if you got a big fancy OLED TV, I don't see what the big deal is. It's like, if you really want to play, you really was a Star Wars fan, then enjoy the game. But if you don't got the FOMO, you can probably wait until they patch it to get a steady 60 frames per second. But I'm gonna conclude it right here. What do you guys think about Sony guys bragging about this? Like, you saw not only this guy with a few comments saying the Xbox version is just trash when the PS5 version is trash also too. Like, but okay. Definitely want your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.